Hi, this is Garvey Campbell. You are watching the After Dark Network, and we are here in Ritzy Cinema. This is going to be an update for events covering from the 17th of February all the way up until the end of the month, going towards the 1st of March. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight into it. The first thing that we've got for you isn't so much of an event, but more of a thing to do. They now have the capital's first helicopter sightseeing tour. It doesn't involve going outside of London to actually take this tour. They've got it going from the Battersea heliport, and it's a 20-minute trip. It's a little bit pricey. They've got it priced at £199 from the Battersea heliport and £129 from Red Hill. So I'd probably get this one. I'd probably put this one for people who are perhaps coming over and they want to have a bit of a different look at London, perhaps get a bit of a bird's eye view. Or if there's someone who has always wanted to find out what it looks like when you see what it looks like from actually being from one of the helicopters that are whizzing around London, definitely one to check out. We've got information for that on the website. Have a look, but you can do that anytime. Okay. The next one that we've got for my beer enthusiasts. A few months ago, we had the beer festival. We put that up on the site. This is called Craft Beer Rising. This event. It's going to be at the Old Truman Brewery, and it runs from the 21st of February up until Sunday, the February 23rd. This is basically an event to promote different kinds of beer. It's not as big as the beer festival, but you've got some top DJs there that are going to be playing music, loads of different people presenting the types of beer that they brew. This is going to be at 91 Brick Lane, London E1 6EL. Nearest station is Liverpool Street. We've got a telephone number for you there and a website that you can check out for further information. But it's going to be a good event. Starting times for that are around about 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's tickets you have to get. Tickets are around about £15 to £20 plus booking fee. Further information on the website. Hop on there, have a look. Going further down the line, we have Limp Bizkit. Now, some people may not know who these guys are, but anyone who's into heavy metal, precious metal, rock, they're a big band. I think they've won one or two awards, but they've definitely been in the game for a while now. They've earned themselves their stripes. They're going to have a concert from 7 o'clock onwards. Tickets are priced at £29.50, and the date for that is February the 21st. So that's definitely one not to miss. They're going to be playing out at the O2 at Brixton Academy. 211 Stockwell Road, SW9. So that's going to be a nice one to check out. The next one is for my 80s, 90s? I'd say my 80s babies. I don't think the guys in the 90s were in time for this young lady. This is Nena Cherry. She was a big artist in the 80s. She kind of was there at the onset of when house, techno, that kind of music was coming through. She's got a new band that she plays with now and performs with. It's a Scandinavian band. I'm not too familiar with the band, but her music is iconic. So if you've got time to check this out, on the 25th and 26th of February, she's going to be performing at the Rough Trade East venue and also the Concrete venue. We've got details of where those places are on the website, but start times are 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock respectively. One of those performances are free at Rough Trade East, and they've got one that will cost you £11.50 if you want to check that out at the Concrete Club. Yeah? So have a look at that. That's going to be a nice one to check out. The next one we have is for my geeks. People who have a bit of a geeky side. They like their science, they like their psychology, all of that stuff. They have an event called Mind Maps, Stories from Psychology. This event basically is more like a museum kind of event, an exhibition kind of event whereby you can get a little bit of the history of psychology, the different ways that we've tried to map the human brain to understand it a little bit more, understand how it works, It's going to be a wicked event to check out if that interests you at all. The place that it's going to take place at is the Science Museum. That's on Exhibition Road, SW7. It's daily, starting at 10 a.m. and finishing at 7 p.m. So it's a pretty, open event. You have a lot of scope to go down there, and it's been going from February the 8th, and it ends. The exhibition ends. I think the last date that we've got there is February the 28th. So any time in between the 8th of February and the 28th of February, you can go and check that out and have a bit more of an insight into psychology and its evolution and how we used to map the brain and how we map the brain now and everything in between. So definitely have a look at that if you're into your science or into anything to do with the human brain. Now, the next one is a bit of a personal favourite for me. Many of you may not know of who the Who are. The Who is basically a rock band that used to play out in the 70s. They were around in the time when the Mods and the Rockers, those gangs, were out. They had big hits. They kind of changed the face or heavily influenced the face of rock and pop. They were out when the Beatles were out there, but many people have forgotten these guys. But anyone who was around at that time or is heavily into their rock and roll will know who these people are. They've got an exhibition. It's not a concert, unfortunately, but they have an exhibition. There's a guy called Colin Jones who's a photographer. He got a lot of open access to these guys. He took a lot of pictures, and he's exhibiting these pictures at the Stables Market at the Horse Hospital in Chalk Farm Road, NW1. The exhibit runs from Saturday, February the 8th, all the way up until the 28th of February. So that's another one, same time as the psychology exhibit, but cannot recommend this enough. If you are interested in the Who, interested in that period of time, these pictures are going to be really exciting to check out. Definitely have a look at that. Also, if you want a little bit of background, see if you can find a movie on YouTube called Quadrophenia. They actually made this movie centered around the Who. The band is just, there's a lot of stories about that band. Check out Quadrophenia and search out a few of their tracks on YouTube, The Who. A lot of history, okay? So the next event that we've got is the Vault Festival. Now, we've had this up for a little while now on our website, so you may have actually seen this event before, but it's what they've done is they have, let me just call this up, get the in-depth info for you, make sure I get my facts straight. What they've done is they've got a festival that runs from the 8th of February and it goes all the way through till the 7th of March. Now what these guys have done is they have cleared out the tunnels beneath Waterloo tube station, and they've turned it into a kind of like almost a clubby atmosphere. But what they've done is they've got tickets for loads of different events, loads of different types of events, and they all take place in this brand new venue that is sits right beneath the Waterloo station. We've got a list of different events and a link to a place where you can check out all of the events and all of the dates. But they've got parties, exhibitions, theatre events down there, and this is running day by day by day, right the way through, all the way up until the 7th of March. So plenty to do and lots of scope to go down there and check it out. Definitely a place to go and look at. Now, what else do we have here? Okay, all right. So this is another one that has been out for a little while. We're only just letting you know about it now. We've got loads of events to get through, so sometimes you don't get to do all of them. But this one has been going on since February the 3rd. People may be familiar with almost like a magazine for music called NME, and they have an award show, and they also have an award tour that they do for all of the artists that they basically promote through their magazine. These are big groups, well-known groups, established artists, and they've got just, I mean, I can't even go through all of the people that they've got. Almost every single day from the 3rd of February all the way up until the 25th of February, somewhere in London, they have got an artist in association with this big event at a venue performing, and you know, it's ticket only, so you've got to get tickets first, but I'll yell out some of the names. You've got Phoenix, you've got Pub, you've got The Family Rain, Cheaters, Courtney Barnett, The Stripes, Only Real, Parquet Courts, Speedy Ortiz, Warpaint. These are a big rock bands, pop bands who are established in the game, have good music, have good performances, good solid performances, and these guys are playing right the way through, all in line with this event, which is called the Enemy Awards shows. So it's not just at one location; it's at various locations all over London. But definitely have a look at that. It's up on ADN. Have a look. There is something in your neck of the woods where you can check out and have a good time. So definitely have a look at that. Now, we also have, okay, so this is one for my cinema buffs. There's a movie coming out soon called The Grand Budapest Hotel. Now, I didn't know too much about this movie, but it's brought to my attention last week. It's quite an interesting movie in the vein of, let me see, if anyone's seen like those kind of movies like A Fish Called Wanda, or anyone who's seen movies by Woody Allen, this kind of movie is definitely for you. They've got a secret cinema event which is running from the 27th of February up until March the 30th, and it's basically a pre-showing of this movie, but they're going to provide a nice atmosphere in the spirit of the movie for you to watch out. There's going to be a YouTube clip of the movie, so you can see what the movie's about. I've had a look at it. The movie looks very interesting, looks very funny, and it's got a little bit of an edge to it, so it's a little bit edgy. The person who has done the movie is called, let me see, Wes Anderson. Now, I'm not too familiar with this guy's work, but if the clip that I've seen is anything to go by, this is going to be an enjoyable event, not just because of the movie, but because of the atmosphere that they bring to it as well. So this is going to be taking place at a secret location. So you're going to have to hop onto the link that we have on the page, go through there, buy your tickets, find out where it is. The showing, I can tell you, is going to be from 6 o'clock onwards, and tickets, price for the tickets are going to be around about £53.50. And it looks like this event might actually go through from the 27th of February right the way through, it looks like, the 30th of March. So that is going to be a nice one to go to if you are cinema buff and like the look of this particular movie. All right? So we are getting to our last two events. Now this one is called For the Love of Mike, and this one is for anyone who is into or has been into hip hop and rap. They have an event called For the Love of Mike. It takes place at this venue called Concrete. So the Concrete venue is at T Building, 56 Shoreditch High Street, E16JJ. This event is on February the 28th, starting at 9 o'clock, and it's £5 to get in, but it's free before 10 o'clock if you get down there. Yeah. So have a look at that. They've got a lot of 90s hip hop. They've got some G-funk, some 90s rave music, R&B, a little bit of garage and grime as well. And the DJs are DJs Lexicon and Gold Bars. I'm not personally familiar with these guys, but I have checked out some reviews, and they get consistent good reviews. They haven't been in out and about for a while, but apparently they're coming out for this event. They're getting back into the swing of things, so this is definitely a nice place to check out if you want a nice atmosphere and to listen to some hip hop and some rap and some a little bit of R&B. Okay, so have a look at that. Last but not least, this one is a bit of it's a family event, but you could also go there taking a date. You could also go there with the boys as well. It's called Arena Cross, and it's basically a motorcycle stunt event. Big arena, indoor dirt bike racing, freestyle motocross stunt riding, high levels of energy that these guys are going to be bringing to the game, backflips, lots and lots of stunts. This is taking place at Wembley Arena, Empire Way, HA9. We've got links to the website, to their website on our own. Tickets range from £10 through to £43.30, and that's going to take place on Saturday, March the 1st. Start time for that is £7.30. That is going to be a nice one. It's going to be a broad event. You're going to get a load of different types of people there, but it's going to be a nice event to go to. It's a spectator event, so you're going to be in the bleachers watching these big stunts with these daredevils on motorcycles. Definitely have a look at that. So I hope I've got through all of that. That's like 2 weeks, 2 weeks worth of events for you to have a look at. Bit of a mouthful, but we've been getting feedback from you guys. Apparently you guys are liking the format that we have now, doing everything within the space of 2 weeks. So we'll continue to do that. If there's any feedback that you guys have got for us, email me at garvey.campbell@afterdarknetwork.co.uk. Or check us out on the Facebook page, the ADM Facebook page. Also check us out on Twitter. Check us out on the website, of course, because we've got many other events outside of the events that I've let you know about on this video. And we'll see you within 2 weeks. This is Garvey Campbell for AfterDarkNetwork.co.uk, and I'm at Ritzy. See you in 2 weeks. Take care.